Today, coming to chapter 2 of the C program is instructions and operators. Now, let us know what is instructions. Instructions are nothing but statements in a program. What are the statements? Statements are nothing but for compiling, we will write a code line by line. Those are known as statements. In instructions, we have three types. The first type is type declaration. Type declaration, and the next is the arithmetic instruction, and the next is control instruction. These are the types in the instruction. For example, first one is type declaration. How it will means in C code how to declare a type. Let us see. Before using the variable, we should declare. Means how, for example, I am declaring a variable A. Is it valid in C program? In C program, if we do it like this, if we declare like this, what does it mean? C first we learn that C is a structured program or C is a structured language. Means each and everything we should define for a coding or compiling. I declared only a equal to 7 or 8, whatever it may be. What does it think? A is what and 8 is what? Right? It will can't understand what we are giving and what it is, what it want to do. Now, in front of this, with before declaring a, I am using int. Now the system will understand that it is an integer type and a variable a, and its value is 8, like this. For example, integer, for example, not an integer, a character. Let us take a character hashtag. Yes, character hashtag that equal to character is declared in a single quote. Don't forget it. See here how it will without this. For example, without character, I declared a hashtag. What does it mean? Is there any meaning to it? No, no. After after a declaration, a character is hashtag. What does it symbol? I declared later, like this. Means these are the valid. These are the valid type declarations. These are the type declarations. Type declaration must be valid. The next thing is arithmetic instruction. Arithmetic instruction. Arithmetic instruction is nothing but we have to order. For example, I am ordering to do an addition or subtraction or a minus b or multiplication a into b or division a by b, like this. These are the instruction. Here plus is an instruction, then here minus, here multiplication star, here slash, division. This is the instruction. Then what about this a and b? A is an one operand, b is an another operand. Here a is the operand 1 and b is the operand 2. These are the operands, and here the plus, it is an operator, either plus, minus, multiplication or division. These are the operators in it, right? Now let us have a simple program for addition. After opening VS Code, first programs, C programs, creating a new file which is named as operators.c, saving, right? Now we should calculate or we should use an arithmetic instruction in a program. How we can use writing a program, hash include stdio.h, and the next and it is an integer main function. Without the main function there no C program can exist, right? Now I am declaring an integer values, taking int a value which is equal to 1 and b value equal to 3. Declaration is completed. Now using arithmetic operations, how printing a printf percentage d is the sum, doing sum operation, sum of two numbers. What are those two numbers that we have declared above? A and summation plus b. Then after printing we should return a value, return 0, right? Now saving the program and running the program. Oh, spelling mistake, integer one. Now saving again and running the program again. See here, what is the sum of 1 and 3 is 4. Here say 4 is the sum of two numbers. Is it correct? Yes. Here declaration of variable is completed. Then I assigned here a arithmetic operation. It is an sum operation. For example, I given minus subtraction. Now saving the program with control S and running the program, it giving output minus 2, 1 minus 3 which equals to minus 2. Now multiplication which is which will multiply a and b values. What is the multiplication of 3 and 1? 3 ones are 3, right? Now run the code, saving the program and run the code. See here, 3 is the multiplication of two numbers. Here we should change for every multiplication, then after saving, then after running. See here, 3 is the multiple of two numbers, right? And division 2, we can do the division. It's here it is not a modular division which will not give us a remainder. Saving the program and running the code which gives 0 means the value which come in 0 point values, because we taken here integer it will take only without the point values. Integer declaration will only take it only in real values. Real values are nothing but minus 1 to for minus infinity to plus infinity without decimals. For example, I am giving here float, right? And percentage floating, we use percentage f and saving the program. Now for the same values, see the output 0.3333 came here. Why 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 can't it came before? Because first it is an integer type, then I change it to float type. Float which stores the decimal values, right? So that after division we got a decimal values is 0.3333, right? Now the next operator is in arithmetic operators, the next operator is Modulo. Modulo is represented as like it is a percentage symbol. Why we will use means it will why it will returns as reminder value, right? Let us see an example program. Now a value is taking as 16 and b value is taking as 4. Okay, then here I am changing an operator to the modulo division. Okay, here I am taking not a float type, integer type. Here also changing percentage f to percentage d. Now saving the program and running the program. See the see the output. Below have two numbers. See here we got the output as 0. Why? Let us see let us see how why. See here I am taking 16, right? I am dividing it with 4. Okay, 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, then after what we get the remainder 0, right? For division we get this value. For modulo division we get this remainder. Understand? Always the modulo division will return as remainder. The normal division which is like a slash which get output is quotient. Okay, we tried a positive numbers. Now let us try negative number. Okay, minus 16 is divided by 3. Save the program and run the code. See here minus 1 is the modulo of two numbers. How? Let us see here. I am taking minus 16 which is divisible by 3. 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15. 3 5s are 15. Okay, 15. Then minus. From 16 we got out 15. Then what is the remainder? It is minus 1, right? See what is our output here? Here the output is minus 1. Okay, means what it is returned from here, the modular division is returned a minus a remainder value, not the quotient value. Always remember modular division will returns a remainder, not the quotient. Then after the next is type conversion. What does the type conversions do? See here, for example I am taking an integer type with the starting operation, performing an integer operation which gives output also in an integer type. As we see that example that dividing a integer or dividing and float variable which is an integer type gives. Let us see with an example what does an integer type means. Integer type, now see here it is a is an integer type, right? For example I am taking 16.95. What does it is? Float type. Now save the program and run the code. See, it is a reminder is mod 1. Why? What about the 9.95 here? Because it is an integer type. Integer type, even though it is closer to the 16, it will not take out the round figure. It will take only 16. It will throw out this 9.5 value, 0.95. Okay. Now The next type, it is in first type integer operating on a float, which gives output as float type. Okay, let us see. For the same values, only I am taking here integer. At percentage d, I am taking float variable. Like saving the program and run the code. See here 0.0000. Why these points are came here now? 0.00, because we taking an integer value 16, 16 or 3, right? Then in while printing we used here percentage f. Percentage f means float variable which stores 4 bytes of memory, right? Float variable also considers the decimal values. So the modular division, which will which will give us reminder 0. Here what it is giving 0.00, including point values also it is printing. And the next one is while taking float type float operation and float operation, the output also will be float. Float operation on the float variable, the output also becoming float. See here for the same example, consider here integer value I am erasing int and writing as float. Okay, percent. Now save the program. Okay, I am changing the b value to 3, not at 5, and the c value let it be the same. Now run the code. See here, why it is showing as an error, as we are using modulo and we used here percentage of, we declared initialization float. Float means it should be a point value, right? Without those points it will throw an error at the output as like this. Now save the program and run the code. See here, change it to division, then our value 3.2000, so on. This is the type conversion of float to float, which will give the output as a float. Now you see a sample example. Erase this and take an integer value a equal to or b equal to 1.25555 etc. Then as it in integer type, taking as percentage d, then I am printing only here b value. Okay, erasing all this. Save the program. Is this program will print 1.2555? No. Why? Because it is in decimal value. Integer variable will only integer type will only take a real integers, real numbers. Not except that it will not accept anything. Right? Now see, save the code and run the code. Compile. See here, as it is 1.255, it is printing only 1, not other than that. In this we also use board mass techniques. Board mass is nothing but bracket open, then after division, division, multiplication, addition, then after last subtraction. This technique also used in the C programs. See here. Now let us practice some variable with some programs. Okay, for the same program I am initializing a integer a value that equal to 5 into 2 minus 6 into 6 into 2. Okay, now save the code. Is do you know any answer? As there is no brackets, BO in board mass technique, BO has been completed. No brackets, brackets open is completed. Is there any division? We should always move from left to right, from here to this side. Okay, division, it is not possible. Then after BOD, M for multiplication. Here multiplication is possible. What it is? 5 to the 10. It will take 10 minus. And here also multiplication. What is it? 6 into 2. That means 6 to the 12. Then after 10 minus 12, what is the answer? Which is equal to minus 2. Understood? In this way, it will run the code. Now the answer will be minus 2. See, run the code. See here, after running, what is the answer here? Minus 2. Not only that, take here an addition operation. With the same process, it will do the addition also. What is the output? 10 plus 12. 10 plus 12, can anyone? 22. It returns the output at a output window, that is 22. Arithmetic operators has been completed till now. Now let us see what are the relational operators. Relational operators is nothing but what? Greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. Like this, these are the relational operators. Now take an variable a equal to 5 and b equal to 10 as declared, and it is taken. Okay, then save the program, run the code. It will only print value of a. Then for the relational operators, I want to print a is, I want to know a is greater than b or not. Okay, a is greater than b. Is a is greater than b here? No. What should it return? 0 or 1. It will only these return only these two values. If 0, it is false. If it returns 1, then it is true. Let us see. See here, it returned as 0. 0 means a is not greater than b. Let us see a is less than b or not. If it is true, yes, we know that by saying 10 is greater than 5. It will return 1. See, after running. See here, it returned 1. Means the condition is true. Now, next, greater than, less than completed. Let us see here, greater than or equal to b. Less than or equal to b or greater than or equal to b. Save the program and run the code. What does it return? Yes, it is true. Less than, b is greater than 5. Or a is less than or equal to b. Yes, why not? It is true. For suppose a is greater than b, it is assigning. Now save the code. Then after run the code, it will return 0. See here. Okay. Run the code. Sorry, it is an operating mistake. Now save the program and run the code. It will return 0. Why it is false? A is not greater than b or equal to b. Now, for this not equal to also is an relational operator in the C program. For not, we use this exclamatory mark. This is an logical or. As I am printing, I want to know that a is not equal to b. Let us see, running the code. Yes, here it is printed a is not equal to b because a is 5, b is 10. Is a value is equal to b? No. Yes. Then here change the variable. Now write here b, then after a is not, b is not equal to a. What does it return? See with the same program. Save the program, run the code. Yes, it is true. Even a is not equal to b and b is also not equal to a. Then after we have logical operators. Logical operators are nothing but logical and. Logical and is nothing but both ampersand, then after it is an and symbol. Logical and, then after logical or. This is the symbol for logical or. After this is the not symbol, which is an exclamatory mark, right? Let us see these operations. See, first we take the logical and. Logical and is nothing but whenever both the conditions get satisfied, then only it will give the output. For example, in truth table, a b are the inputs, then the output will be a into b, then 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, right? When both conditions become true, then only it will give the output. See here, first condition is I am taking 4 is greater than 3. Then after logical and using logical and 4 must be greater than 3, 6 must be greater than 6 must be less than 10. I am taking, save the program. Let us see practically 4 is greater than 3 and 6 is less than 10. Now run the code. Yes, it giving 1 means the output is true. For example, I am changing 6 is greater than 10. It will give 0. See here. Why? The logical and will give the output only when both condition will get satisfied. Either this condition, if it fails in this condition or any of the conditions that are mentioned, then it will return false. This will applicable for operation and logical and operation. Let us see for logical or. This is the symbol of logical or. Logical or is nothing but at least one statement or one condition must be true. For example, say here 4 is greater than 3. Okay, it is satisfied. 6 is, okay, let it be 6 is greater than 10. As we know, 4 is greater than 3. Okay, it is correct. Either this 6 is greater than 10. No, no. But it will return 2. Means it will give the output 1. See here. Running the code. See. The output is 1. Why? Because in our operation, I said that only one condition should satisfied. Here, one condition is satisfied. Then it will returning. Yes, it is true. Then after C, not operation or logical not, whatever, I am putting this condition is true, no, 4 is greater than 3. Then I am using here not. Then it referring what, this is not true. If this condition is true, but in front we are keeping not symbol, then it become not true means it return false, right? No. Now see the code, it will give the 0. See here. Why it is giving 0? Because this condition is true, but in front we use it logical not. It not functions only is true. If it is true, it will give statement gives output as false. If it is false, it given as true. For example, let us take this example. 4 is less than 3. Now see, run the code. Yes, it is giving output 1. As we know that this condition is not true. Now either means 3 is not greater than 4, that we know. Here not true means not false. This condition is false. This became as false. Then not false means it is true, no. Then the output is returned as 1. Then after C, less the assignment operators. Assignment operators. Okay. Assignment operators are equal to, plus equal to, plus equal to, comma, minus equal to, multiply equal to, division equal to, or modulo equal to. These are the assignment operators. Let us see a sample programs on it. For example, for these values, I'm taking a value as 5, b value as 10 as it is. Then after I want I want to increment the value which is a. I want to increment the value of a which is equal to the sum of a and b. How can we write a plus b? No, a plus b. This is the normal operation that we use. Okay, but what about the assignment operators here? For this, we use a plus equal to b. See, a value first a value is 5. Then after that equal to b means 10 plus 5 both are added. Then we get the output 15. Then now we want to print the value of a. Now save the program, run the code. Okay. Now let us see the division. For after changing the a values in normal form, we write as a equal to a by b. Then in assignment operators, a divisible that equal to b means a is divisible by b, means a is dividing with b. Then we will get the outputs here 2, right? By dividing with a by b at 10 by 5 that equal to 2, I by using assignment operator which is easy that we can give the same answer. Okay, this is the division. What about the modular division? As we use same process, modular division. In general purpose, we use a is modular division to the b. Then save the program and run the code. What it will give answer? 0. Yes, 5 to the 10. What is the remainder? 0. It will give the remainder. As we learn, plus equal to that which will add the operation of which will add the values or incrementing the values of the a which is equal to the summation of a and b values. We got the output as 10 plus 5 is 15. Yes, we get the output as 15, right? Yes, we got 15. After subtraction, for the same program we got the output what? 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. For multiplication we use here into equal to. For this also we got the saving the program. For this we got 10 5 the 50 answer. As division we used a divisible equal to b. There we get the answer 2, right? Then after division we used a modular division which will gives us the remainder that is 0. This is also over. These are the assignment operators in the C program. Now take an assignment. The first one is write a program to print the average of the three numbers. Okay, then this is the first step. We should practice these questions. Then write a program to print the smallest number. Write a program to print the smallest number. For this same program also print. See this next. Let us see this next question too. Copy. Then after pasting, single line commenting, control V. Also write a program for the greatest number. Okay, by using these all operators till now. Here for these programs we let us take three numbers from the user. Accept the three numbers. Okay, here for these questions the hint is hint. Use logical operators. Okay, by using logical operators, it should print a greater number or the smaller number. Practice these questions until then. See you in the next session. This is the all chapter 2 that we have covered. What are the operators? Which how many types of operators? How we are initializing the variable? How we are declaring the variable? How we are using the variables? That we all learnt in this session. In the next session, we are going to learn what are the conditional statements. Okay. Until then, see you.